Hey, this is Nan on the Path, and I'm sitting here home in my therapy room, me and Bella, sitting on a massage table. And today I thought I would talk about crystal therapy. You know, how do crystals help to balance energies of our body? How do they help us to heal? So here's the Carol Layton version, and you can also Google it on Google and books. There's endless information on crystal therapy. So where I start is crystals are a piece of nature. They have the vibe, the frequency of nature, natural. So when we go out in nature, of course, we feel that. Imagine going to the grocery store on a Saturday afternoon. It's chaotic, it's uncomfortable, it's busy. Compared to going to an ocean or a sunny beach on a Sunday afternoon. It's warm, it's calm, it's inviting, right? Crystals are a piece of energy, and they hold a vibe specific to that crystal. Now, fluorite, this is fluorite. This was one of the most popular stones that we sold. Fluorite, the vibe of fluorite helps to settle chaos. It's a stone of the brain. So if you had a smaller stone, you could kind of lay back on the couch and put it on your forehead, and it just feels incredibly wonderful. So when you bring this frequency, into your frequency, blip, 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 what a crystal does, it absorbs or transmits so you both beat the same beat. Okay, so an active, fully charged, clean crystal is a very high vibe, and chaos and pain are a very low vibe. So when that crystal comes into your energy field, you end up, it works that it brings your energy up, brings down the energy of the crystal, and you beat the same beat. Okay, that makes sense. When you hold a crystal, something happens when you hold a crystal as its frequency comes into your energy. And when you touch a crystal, they feel fabulous. They're smooth and they're cold. And if you're into crystal therapy or not, people will do this. I was in the shop, I get to watch people. And people can't help it if they believe in it or not. You naturally rub the crystal. And that alone helps to ground, helps you get out of your head. Because when you're worried and stressed, you're all over the place. And sometimes just by touching something helps to kind of bring you back into your reality and to ground you. Just by touch and feel. Those points in hand reflexology are the reflexes for your brain. So here you are, you're touching, you're putting pressure. You can do it without a crystal, but putting pressure on the reflexes of your brain, which is sending an impulse to your brain for relief and to settle into balance. Okay? So when you put those three together, and sight, when you're looking at the crystal and this is good for settling the brain, settling chaos, then you're, just by seeing it, it's kind of like a quick switch for your brain to go, oh, that's my calming crystal. Along with what the crystal does frequency-wise, whether you believe in it or not. And you put all of those together. Now, something that you can do too, if you do this, if you measure your chakras with a pendulum, or even just how you feel, you measure yourself with the pendulum, and if you have an off chakra, just by placing a crystal on that chakra will bring it to balance. Now, it won't solve all your problems, but it will help to balance the stress and your reaction to your stress, so that once your chakras are functioning and healthy, drawing in the energy that you need to be healthy and whole, then it gives you more energy to face, understand, walk forward, problem solve, activate, your solutions. So I'll sleep with crystals, because there you are, 8 hours a day, and I'll have it in my hand, and I usually put it over my heart. I sleep with the golden healer, actually, the manifesting stone. And I've got a few here. So, and there's some bigger pieces, because, I have the luxury of being able to get them from the rock shop. But, they're around in New Age stores, and they don't have to be a big monster piece. You can start small, or you can splurge and get a big piece. Crystals are fun. It's like a healthy addiction. Seriously. So this is a big piece of selenite. So selenite helps to balance the crown chakra, and it's self-cleansing, and you can place other crystals on it, and it will keep them clean, energetically clean. It's good for staffs when you're doing manifesting work, outdoors, or because energy comes out of your palm chakra, and when you have a crystal, here's a good one. You have a crystal in your palm going out, right? It takes what's coming out of your palm chakra and magnifies it 10 to 2,000 times, depending upon, the quality of the crystal and how pure of thought your mind is. Don't put your grocery list out in there, because, put your clear, perfect intent. What are some other ones I have here? My favorite crystal of all times is mookaite. Here's a great big raw piece. And mookaite is a wise stone. It's a mothering stone. I use it in animal communication and connecting to like motherly energy, like Queen of Isis, Mother Mary. What are some of them? What's her name? Oh, geez. Anyway, I've forgotten her name, but a mothering, nurturing energy with wise choices, like coming to Nan's Rock Shop, or going to your grandmother's place where you're loved and heard and feel validated and supported. That's mookaite. It's lovely. Rose quartz, the stone of love. Love for yourself, love for everything, love. So every stone is good for many, many things, but there's usually, one or two things it's really good at. And you can also program crystals. I could talk for days. This is ametrine. This is amethyst and citrine in one crystal. See if I can get it with a gold flash. There's a gold flash in here somewhere. Well, anyway, you'll have to trust me on it. Ametrine is a stone of owning your goddess energy, connecting your third eye to your solar plexus, walking forward with conviction. So how do you use these crystals? So bringing them in your room, because they'll balance energies in your room. And it's important to cleanse them. And you can sleep with them. You can wear them as jewelry. You can put them in water as an elixir and, drink the glass of water. It's important to cleanse your crystals because they will absorb negative energy, and then they kind of get full and stagnant and not as effective and can actually put it back on you. So there's all kinds of techniques to cleanse your crystals, all kinds of ways to use your crystals, and they're beautiful. They're just a beautiful hobby, a beautiful health choice to use crystals along with other healing modalities that takes you deeper. So when you come in for a session with me, you get crystals placed on your body, whether it's reflexology or Reiki, because it'll take you deeper. And for a card reading, you get one to go home with. You get to have one go home with you no matter what you come for. But because to me it's important and I believe in it, and I have seen so many So many things. There's so much I could tell you. Anyway, crystal therapy, crystal healing. I highly recommend that you research it. It's a beautiful hobby. And I love my crystals. They're everywhere. So Nan on the Path, just sharing what she knows and walk forward with the things that resonate with you. And may I help to empower you for you to be all that you can be. I'll talk to you another day.